you, Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and especially Chris. When I saw this equation, it reminded me of a few years ago I was at a social function and I ran into a long ago girlfriend. The years hadn't been too kind to her, so when I saw my ex, I felt love. But then I thought, when she was walking away with her friends, they were probably having the same conversation. Chris, I like the way you're opening. You engaged us with some questions. And I even like how you referenced some of the things that had happened just a few moments ago. For me, a good speech is like someone was just talking to me. And that's what I felt like your speech was like. That's kind of how your style is, which I really, as an audience member, it's more enjoyable for me when someone's just talking to me instead of giving me a speech. So I like the way you grabbed us with that opening with the questions. Chris asked me to look for a couple things. One was the pace, which is funny because he told me when he practiced it, he was a little short on time, and we just heard he spoke for him, so his pace was fine. I thought maybe sometimes your energy's real high enthusiasm, and it's almost, you can maybe just dial it down just a notch. Having said that, I love the enthusiasm. Your pace was for the most part fine, and you weren't short on time, which was concerning me. Another thing that you asked me was about the use of notes. As we start to get more speeches, we want to rely less and less on notes. You did that for the most part. You used some quotes, so I noticed you, during the quotes, you were looking at those because you wanted to get them right. And then there were just a few other times, I think, where you referenced your notes. But for the most part, minimal use of notes. So those two things you wanted me to look for. Pretty good job. A couple things real quick that I thought maybe there were some opportunities to smooth out just a little bit was the opening. You could have edited just a little bit and just kind of went into a crisper delivery of your opening, which I thought was really good. And then there was a transition from the body of your speech into the closing section, and I thought that could have been smoothed out. But as far as some of the objectives that we look for in this speech, I felt your organization was logical and easy for us to follow. Smooth transitions for the most part, and you gave a lot of supporting material, and that was one of the things that you were asked to do. And then again, your transitions for the most part were smooth. Just could have smoothed them out just a little bit between the body and the conclusion. Body languages was pretty good. Eye contact was good. I felt maybe a little too much eye contact on this side, maybe because your evaluator was sitting over here. Sometimes you did a bit of this. Other than that, really not too many distracting things in the way of body movement. I thought it was a really entertaining speech. It was something that there is value in it for all of us. And I look forward to hearing your next one. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Taylor,